I am going to share the agenda on my screen. However, you should be getting the agenda shared with you through a Google link. And then after we finish this meeting, I will once again do some a follow-up email with things that I've discussed in the meeting and attach the agenda along with the video. So thank you all for coming, joining me this afternoon. Technology. Hopefully you can see my screen now. Can you all see my agenda? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you for joining. The purpose of this meeting is to show you all our standardized documentation software to house all of our information for Title I so that we'll be in compliance. Title I will be audited next year. During the audit visit, they will automatically log in here, check our information that we are inputting, see where our information, we don't have enough, and give us feedback. Also during the visit, they will choose about 4 schools to attend during that visit. So I don't have the exact date. As of yet, I won't get the exact date of our audit, our on-site audit until July. Once I get that date, I will let you all know. The reason that we're going ahead now and making sure that we're documenting and uploading our information is because we could have it as early as September. So if we have our audit, our Title I audit in September, that means that they're looking for everything the year prior, which means that they'll be looking at this year here. And I want to make sure that we have all of our stuff in line so that when that time comes, we won't be questioned and have to pull up additional documentation. So I have linked in the agenda where you see crate, I have actually linked it in here. However, if you type in Title I crate, you will see it pop up, and it'll pop up as 86. If I can. Can you all, did my screen change for you all? Okay. So you will see it pop up as 806 technology. You would make sure you continue as yourself. And then you will sign in with your Google account by the district. It is important that you sign in with your district's Google account. You will not be able to access this with your personal Google account. Also, the goal is to make sure that all of you all have access, that you're able to upload, and that you know what evidence needs to be uploaded. So now I'll go ahead and log in. My dashboard is going to look a little bit different from your dashboard because I can see the entire district, whereas some of you will only see your school. Give me 1 second. Let me stop it, and then let me stop sharing my screen, and then I'll come back in and log in. Chris, I see that you're on here. Sometimes I have a little bit of difficulty logging in. So could you make sure that this website is whitelisted and there are no blockers coming up? for everyone.
Okay. Can you put it in the chat?
Yes.
Website, okay.
It's every time I go to log in, it keeps asking me to verify who I am, Chris. So that's the issue. And if
With
I'm
that,
having it, I'm pretty sure other people may have that too
with Google, with that Google sign in,
with the Google signing
I
on.
wonder
Yes.
if it's doing the multi form factor that's causing you. Let me see if I can turn that off.
All right. So this is Title I crate in a nutshell. And as I stated, mine is going to look a little different. I'm going to switch it to a school view. So when you log in, it will look like this. You will see your school. It will tell you if you have any files overdue. It'll tell you if you have files accepted, rejected, pending, or outstanding. As of today, all of you all files are not due until April 30th. So you have until now to start uploading your files. After April 30th, Ms. Moore, Charlene Moore, and I will start reviewing. We're going to try to review them as you all upload them to catch them and make sure this is the proper documentation. But we will be heavily reviewing the month of May to make sure that we have enough documentation and to make sure that you're uploading the right documentation. So let me go back. Can everyone get in? I asked principals to send me an email of those that needed access. So everyone on here, can you get into Crate? If not, reply in the chat box and we will work on getting you access to Crate. It is very important that I know who's responsible for what, because when I give you rights, I have to say who should upload or who's going to be uploading the information. So principals, if you're going to be uploading all the information for your school, then I need to know it's going to be you. If it's going to be you and your admin assistant, I need to know if it's going to be you and or you are. The only people that's a little bit different is the parent educators. They have their own section where they have to upload their information. So it is very important that I know who you want to upload the information for your site. So once again, when you log in the Crate, this is what you'll see. As you can see now, I've stated before that everything is due by April 30th. That does not mean wait until April 30th and start uploading. But once I clicked over here on the calendar, you was able to see the date, April 30th, and what all was due for this location. To upload your information, you would just click upload. You would click the plus sign. It'll drop down, it'll tell you what you need to upload. If you're ever confused about what documentation needs to be uploaded, linked in the agenda, I've created a document called Crate Docu Guide. You would click that guide, and I've put it up, named it by section, and then I'll tell you what evidence you can use and upload for that area. If there's an area that I don't have on here, just give me a call and I will update it. Because if you have questions, other people may have questions as well. Over here, I'll put the campus responsibility. Right now, as I said, it's either going to be, unless it's parenting, it's either going to be the principal or the admin assistant's responsibility for uploading. If there's someone else that you want to upload, I need to know, unless you give them your username and password to log in as you. Mostly you will see here in this area that it says add file. If you come to a place where you need to upload multiple files, just let me know and I can add it. But as of now, only thing you have to do is upload one giant stack of information for that section. You can upload using your Google Drive, you can upload using OneDrive, or you can upload as a regular attachment, however you prefer it. I'll upload something and then I will delete it later on from your school, Ms. Jones. All right, so I chose to use my Google Drive, and you would just upload as usual, as normal. Once it is uploaded, if you upload the wrong thing, you can give myself or Charlene a call and we'll delete it for you so that you can upload the proper documentation. So that's the whole upload process. As you can see, it'll tell you what's due this week, what's outstanding, what we have rejected. It'll also give you monthly reports, and it'll also show principals if the person at their school that's responsible for uploading documentation, it'll make sure it shows the principal if they have done it or not. So principals, if you're wondering if your parenting people or your admin assistant or the person responsible for your inventory has uploaded their information, you can go to reports and run any report in here to show you to make sure that your school level people are doing what they're supposed to do. Any questions so far? So let's hop into what should you upload, the documentation that you should upload. You should upload all flyers that you send out in the corresponding area. And remember, I said you can do uploads. The only one thing that I request if you do it in order by dates. So make sure that they're in order by dates, because you don't want the State Department to have to search for information. We want everything neat and organized. So make sure you uploading flyers to the corresponding areas. You can upload emails, newsletters, website screenshots. I need to add pictures on here. They love pictures. In the corresponding areas. Make sure you're uploading your agendas, your sign-in sheets. On your sign-in sheets, you need to make sure it has the dates listed and the roles of people. If you have not been doing that thus far, make sure you start doing that, especially when you're having your parents come in. So make sure they sign that they are a parent of the school. When you're doing huge events, especially parenting is supposed to do minutes. If you have an PowerPoint presentation and you just wrote minutes or notes out to the side, the State Department will accept those as minutes as well. Any handouts, any slides that you've done, data sheets that you distributed during meetings. There is a section in there that talks about professional development. I know that Dr. Walsh has been giving your teachers that attend the Marlboro Master Reading. I know that she's been giving them certificates. So any type of PD certificates that has been given out, your training schedule, your PD training schedule. The easiest thing to do is we worked so hard this year on our Google Calendar. You can just do it, filter your Google Calendar to show your school's view. Print that and upload that because you should have all the school level PD that you've done already in that Google Calendar. If you have it in a different format, that's good as well, but you can use your Google Calendar to upload. If you've taken pictures during those sessions, please upload those pictures as well. Also, we should be doing evaluations when we're doing some type of PDs or training. So make sure you upload those evaluations as well. As I stated before, all documentation is due by April 30th. So make sure that you upload by April 30th. I will ask one more time. I see that Ms. Mumford and Ms. Jones does not have access to Crate. Is there anyone else or principals, or is there anyone that you want to have additional access to upload your information? If so, put it in the group chat. I'm going to show you the overview of the areas that you will be inputting information. And if you go in there now, you will be able to see a lot of stuff that has been assigned to you. So these are all the areas, and this is not an easy task, everyone. So I encourage you to get started as soon as possible. You won't have to upload in every area, but these are all the areas where we that is requiring documentation. Once I click on the areas, it tells me what it is that they're asking for, and then who's responsible for it. So this area, let me choose another area. A is mostly mine. So as you can see here, here's one. I've asked Ms. Moore to upload all of the Title I paid staff. I know you all have sent her that information for up to December, was it 30th? Yeah, December 30th. She'll be sending you another one soon. Takara Covington, our McKinney-Vento person, you have information that you have to upload. As you can see here, I've given some stuff to the school secretary or the school's admin assistant. Any questions so far? Okay. I also want to point you, Crate also has videos that are archived and held within Crate. So if you ever get lost, you're more than welcome to look at these or give me a call. How to access the Crate videos, you would go over here to this question mark and hit training videos. Our Crate is paid for by the state, so I cannot change anything within Crate. Only thing I can do is delete uploads if you've made a mistake. I know parenting before, you guys were used to me going in and separating your stuff and say, enter this information for August, September, October. I can no longer do that. So when you're uploading your stuff for parent information, you'll do one bulk upload and make sure you put it in upload in chronological order. once again, here's Help for Credit has help videos. You can go in there and make sure that you get a deeper dive into crate to make sure you're understanding. But myself and Charlene is here to help you wherever you need assistance. Crate also offers this thing called Tune Up Tuesdays. So every Tuesday you can sign up for different webinars and topics. If you want, it's not a requirement, but they just take a deeper dive. The webinars take a deeper dive into crate. Any questions? I know I kind of moved kind of fast, and some of you all are new to this. This is not optional. You must find all of your documentation for the areas that you are assigned and upload this. We are getting monitored. We do not want to have any findings. So we're going to make sure that we're uploading the proper documentation in the time frame that is asked. This is not optional. We have to do this. So there's no more questions about crate. I just want to jump into your technology refresh really quickly before you all log off. So I have switch my screen. Let me stop sharing this and switch my screen. I sent out several emails asking you all to let me know, myself know and Mr. Davis know about technology refresh. As you all know that we're getting ready to venture into another school year. 2 schools are going to be consolidated, and we want to make sure our teachers and our students have the best devices that they can. This year may be the only year that we're able to do this. So it is important that I know, and Mr. Davis know, who needs Chromebooks versus, and who needs desktops and teacher laptops. So far, I know that Blenheim will have Blenheim teacher laptops. We're working on getting Chromebooks for Blenheim. BIS, your teacher laptops were refreshed this year, Mr. Davis?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Okay, so BIS will not need any teacher laptops. Chromebooks, Mr. Davis, would they need any?
Or BIS?
BIS.
Yes, ma'am. There are a few. I don't have the exact count, but I would recommend, based on what their funding will allow, to
Okay.
move forward with purchasing.
All right. I'm sorry, y'all. We had a chart this morning. I'm trying to find the chart. BPS, I did not get a response from you. Are you and your teachers okay? Do you have enough teacher laptops? I know some came in, I think about 20 or 22 came in the other day. Was that enough for your school? BPS.
If she's unable to answer, we will refresh every teacher at BPS.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
Okay. What about you, your laptop, Miss, and your AP's laptop, Miss Douglas?
We both have those laptops. I'm not sure if they were here when we got here.
Do you need a updated laptop?
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. How about your AP?
No, ma'am. I think she has a fairly new one.
Okay. McCall. I know that there was one desktop request, and we have about 8 Chromebooks that were requested. and
Yes,
no
ma'am. I
teacher
believe that's correct.
laptop.
I believe that's correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All of your teachers' laptops are operational and current.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And
What?
Miss
I know.
Quick-Primus,
Go
they
ahead.
have 10 that's coming to them.
10.
Yes.
Right. I was gonna say, I think we ordered 10, right, Miss Davis?
Well, that's
Or
via
requested
federal
10.
programs. You
Yes,
didn't
sir.
order them. Those can't, well, I don't know. I can't say from the ordering process, but working with Miss Margaret, y'all have 10 that's coming to your school. No different than how the other
Yes.
schools will refresh.
Yes,
So
sir.
those
Okay.
were
That's what I remember. The
10.
number was 10.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
So I
so
think we'll be
just
okay. And mine's fine. There's nothing wrong with mine. I don't think there's anything wrong with Bridges either. It's fairly new.
Okay. I know
I
Miss
got the one
Mack
Mr.
asked for a desktop, so we do have that.
Okay. And I know that the one I had was the one Mr. Greg had, and it's fine. It doesn't run, it runs fine.
Okay. Is anyone on for wireless? All right, so I will contact Mr. Jacobs. Because we did not get a request for any from Mr. Jacobs. And then Ms. Rankin, we did not get a request. So are your Chromebooks and teacher laptops up to date? Or
Yes, ma'am.
or do you need any?
No, I think we're in good shape in Clio. We just replaced all of our classroom teacher laptops. So they're good, and our Chromebooks, other than wear and tear, but they're still hanging in there. So we're good.
Okay. So then you'll make sure you make those notes on that sheet. And then do we have anyone on for Marlboro County High School? I don't think so.
to speak to them, I think we did about 10 teacher devices over there as well. And
It
then,
was 18 for those, because we did 2 pots of money. I remember that one.
okay, that's right. And then they have Chromebooks from a previous venture working with you, Miss Promise, and then I think whatever you're allotting for this upcoming purchase as well. So they should be in good shape for the 26-27 school year. Their next thing would be is just whatever they're being allowed to purchase additional teacher laptops. And I'm just speaking ahead of Mr. Graham, but Norris, I think some of his needs that he was trying to put in place over there, take care of. I think that would be his next thing, his teacher laptops.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't have this on the agenda, but I'm gonna add it. I asked that everyone spend their supply money by yesterday. I noticed that I've been getting Smart Fusion requests today. So I will allow that today and tomorrow, but tomorrow will be the absolute cutoff because I have to start amending money. What's going to happen next, whatever is left in your supply account, finance is going to send me a list of supplies that you have purchased with general funds. We're going to start journal entering those over to Title I to expand your Title I supply funds. So when we come back, we'll start journaling that over. So whatever you need in supplies, and please just don't order supplies just to order supplies, but whatever you need in supplies, go ahead and start thinking about what you need now and putting those orders in between today and tomorrow. Because I have to cut it off because it takes about a week and a half before the State Department approves amendments, and we have to get everything done before the district cuts our spending off. For those of you that will have some type of technology or supply money left over, if it's for a renewal software, finance has asked that we do something different with renewal softwares where we're going on the state's fiscal year and not the federal fiscal year. So we're paying it from July 1st to June 30th, and then again from July 1st to June 30th. So we'll handle that district level, but if you have any of technology money left over, we will be moving that to your supply money to start next school year. But I really would love for you to go ahead and expend all of your supply money that you have, as well as get all this hardware out the way.
Miss Quick-Primus.
Yes.
There was, I don't know if you've seen, if anybody's monitoring the chat log, but Mr. Ratley posted in the chat, does this include parenting? He said he wasn't aware of the due date.
Yes, this includes parenting. All parenting, if you would stay on after this call concludes, I would like to talk with you afterwards. Oh, in addition to that, Charlene just reminded me, I will be rejecting some of you guys' purchase orders. Remember when we purchased requisitions, remember when we met before? There's $1,000 cap for Amazon per school, Hamilton and Harold, because we have to stay within the $10,000 threshold. Harold, Amazon, and Hamilton is not a part of our state vendors. So we have to stay up under that $10,000 threshold. So if you have sent a purchase requisition in for Amazon, Harold, or Hamilton, more than $1,000, I have to deny it because each school had $1,000 to spend. So we will stay up under that purchase threshold. Any questions? All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. As I said that this will be recorded, I'll do my follow-up with my notes and some key points that we discussed here. If you have any questions for me, you're more than welcome to hang back on the call. Parenting, if you would hang back as well. I'm going to end this recording now. But if you don't have questions, thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you later.
Miss Quick-Primus, I sent you a screenshot of what I'm showing in crate. It doesn't look right to me. Would you take a look at my crate to see if that's all? Because there's only like 2 items that are listed that are outstanding.